adjustments, an in-game adjustment on Green. So they're going to switch a lot. And around him to float it up into the free throw line. Again, the shooting. The first 20 games he'd like to forget. Zubac is rolling with the beard. Our switch. Chris Dunn through Zubac. Powell's been the key. 22. They have been stellar all season. Rebounding. Kawhi, a little mid. I was talking to him about that as Kawhi Leonard. They'll give him different looks. Curry. Ellis used to use that wax machine, man. You want to win this game and have a lead. Zubac. Draymond didn't even look to me. Corner three. Harden. The advantage you may have in this game is the bench points. You get off your bench this game. Curry and that assignment. Forces him in. Jimmy set shot three. See two on right down the lane, putting it up. Beard. Moses with a hot. Get him involved. James Harden struggling. Zubac not look good, man. Powell when the claw is darting. He's got that. Powell over the glass. Got his hands full. Looney, he guarded Steph in, out, leaning. Double-double machine. Double-doubles for Zubac. He wants no part of Butler. The thing you want to see is Draymond. Hopefully at over 25 points a game and break. And since 5, Looney, little miss. Especially when they right back to him. And he got Zubac. And either. Exactly. He had to dip in points last season. He's back up to this season. So he's just kind of back to you do it to them with James Harden. Well, Beard has had an incredible career. Elite defender. Bouncing. Buddy banging and bumping with Looney. Bogdanovich and Zubac. All the tricks of the trade come from against this elite defensive squad. Jones too. And Butler. He's missing shots. He's just missing shots. But he's signed with LA. Running that lead. Buddy Hield three. Elf to score. So they're cutting and they're always re-entering the court right now. they attach to do that. Come on, Green defensively and willing to. Jemski step back. Country. Is there golf being played today? Butler going at first quarter. He's saying Bogdan close out. So two now Bogdanovich again. The score. All right, his presence, obviously his feel, he's having fun with the guys, the way he plays. And Jimmy pump fake hyped. I always knew Buddy for a long time. Like the Warriors were down 6 seconds to work with. Pajemski's ahead of him. Draymond corner three. Funneling Kawhi to the help, and then he's got Buddy. Who's going to hit those shots? Butler just sheds Derek Jones. Draymond's got for more. Powell backs up. Quentin posts up the sprint into the mother of all tiebreakers. You can team turnovers in the third game. So long you can keep it. Doubled. Kawhi rocks into the season. Post from deep. Kerr giving Steph. Butler on Bogdanovich. Another steal. Another bust to Bogdanovich. Curry, Buddy Hield, GP2 with incredible defense. Buddy Hield, Harden and Kawhi. You don't want to let Kawhi Leonard. Buddy Hield off of Butler. Zubac with that high post. The lane, dropping it back. Got him. The Curry wing jump three. That's a warm-up on screen. Buddy Hield knocks behind it. There's a lot at stake. You've seen that early here. Roller. Kawhi down the line, done to steal it. Speaking of down, another three. Then one, just playing off of Kawhi. Stretching. All right, final four. And Pajemski. And James Harden was just ball. Norman Powell. And he got Warriors. That Harrison Barnes was having the last 2 years. He basically. Kawhi. Harden will launch the three. You expect a defensive battle at the lane. Little floater. Ball. Butler coming back door. And then Butler running. No one there now. Line and Harden setting up to 24 straight. Again, that little push shot. This crowd is booing him because it was so ridiculous. Chris Dunn has held Curry in the bear hug. To his off-ball movement. Get him off of you. And that's playoff officiating usually. 5 for 3. First champion of the Raptors. Jemski had a foul again. The Clippers offense wars. Harden Dunn guarded him most of the steps coming around. Launch a deep three. Tuesday in a play-in. We're going to see what happens. There will be a pre and post for every. Bring the help guy maybe to the home a little easier. Powell missing. Powell three. Just Moody. Draymond three. James Harden.
Norman Powell, Kawhi, warm-up three.
The kick out happening when you see the help.
Butler down the lane, little push shot. And that's a shove off. To drop stuff behind the back. Butler on Powell from the baseline.
Draymond Green.
Butler will draw Steph off the ball every time.
For dear life because everybody's so focused.
Jimmy Butler will cruise on it. Butler with 17. Back out to Kawhi again. Another. He has been fantastic. Draymond has done the three. This game. Devin. The clock rise again. Oh, Butler faked that.
Eyes wide open there. He's enjoying play for the Warriors. Even
Harden down the lane and right to Clippers win. You flip that around. Butler spinning and flipping it in.
No letting him off the hook.
And with that strong shoulder. And Zubac, he nearly threw it away. Curry got it again. Step back three. Here he comes. And Curry. Efficient today. And
Upward shooting motion going is the
EP2 Steph and Moody. Now the roller that Kalana talked about.
And then he left. And Looney's like, oh, wait a minute.
He's going to send that home, and he will be
Speaking of March, over 7 boards a game.
are sponsored by Kia.
They got good practice on being. These guys are having to
The game. EP2 changes 4 ties in the game. Step back, pulls that three. Harden down the lane.
to get a charge on it. You just stay down. Just want to stay close while they're high.
Then Moody, who's got 4.
And you have the fourth.
Other wing jumper. 2-point lead at halftime. Podziemski
Up. Somehow he drew a foul.
the urgency to lead after. There's a trend there that you want to pay attention.
Out, trying to sustain it is.
Bogdanovich a sidestep 3 on warm up, heads to the baseline.
Last domino down.
Good as Draymond and Domino's. How good the year. Good at a lot of other things. Extreme. Harden will launch the 3.
Quentin Post. They still have 5 seconds to work with.
Powell missed. Powell running the hook. And 1. Landing to end the quarter.
With your hands and force some more on him.
Fading, firing, and after that change of possession. Clippers are hurting the Warriors on second.
Basically at the 5.
Podziemski for the baseline on a weekend. Podziemski's got wild from the lane. On the 3. Jimmy's got to lean in. It's hard to send a double team. Careful. Harden flipping it up at 4-point margin with 9:03 left.
Otto still.
Draymond out of the GP2. Bogdanovich jumper.
Now that's the biggest deficit. And slam dunk.
Think about 3. You just said it, K. 14.
Jimmy Butler has played 35 minutes more as well.
A break for him at some point with over step back 3 and
attacked. Him and Jamal Crawford draw as many fouls as he had 5 turnovers in that game as well.
Any play in the NBA is fouling. Snap with a step back 3.
Steph Curry's trying.
Fading, firing, and hitting right down the lane. It's not Zubac. 16 points.
So every free throw here is important.
Curry to the rim to lay it in. To the Clippers, 2-point lead to the ball. On the lane to flip it up and in. Over Curry. And he finally down the lane. Teardrop. Steph now with 22. Down going to shoot it. He is to the bell. Podziemski triple. Shot clock at 8. Zubac to beat the buzzer. Stop, go. Zubac flips it down. Got him again. 17 and 3 in the last 20. 2-man jump at Steph.
Offensive stars in this game. Steph is like, little Steph makes the first.
Guys wouldn't even have played. Oh, that's right. A 2-point Warrior advantage at the 3. Driving the baseline, laying it up and in.
He's a long closeout. He's attacking that.
Steph with Harden up and in.
He's moving so fast.
3 free.
You can't simulate what he does. His center answered the bell.
Powell caught it. Powell lob it. Will step inside the line and launch the deep.
They found him. They finally found him.
GP2 up top. Curry 3. The drive. Flipping it up and in. For Curry relocate. Kawhi's right wing. Launch something. Kawhi on Butler. Dunn is the open shooter. And
Easy.
The Warriors have a foul again. Is up for the win. Hey, the defense is being taken. Harden corner 3. Harden for 3. Switches on to Steph. Corner 3. Leading the ball. down the lane, and he will go.
I see what the Warriors are.
Years of age. An Asian game. Clock at 9. Curry curls around for to go high and vice versa. Around GP2 down the lane. De facto Butler to lay it in. So none handling with on the lane. He went up and got knocked. You know Harden's going to play to the end. And with a 3. Missed everything. Harden with the 6 seed. The Warriors the set opportunity. Now you got time. The Clippers win it once. They play Memphis in a Butler spinning and flipping it in.
You get Zubats on you. No letting him off the hook.
8 points, 7 assists, driving again with that strong shoulder. And Zub the first half. Now the double team on Zubats. He nearly threw it away. Curry got it. Harden again. Step back 3. The ball. And then the game matters, and here he comes. And Curry.
Oblivion.
Wiseman so efficient today.
And get the upward shooting motion going is the
Buddy Hield with Looney. GP2 Steph and Moody. Guns firing now for the Clippers. Hides behind him again. Now the roller that Kawhi talked about.
Kawhi Leonard thought about getting over there, then he left. And Looney's like, oh, wait a minute.
Moody this time. And Kawhi is going to send that home, and he will be.
Since the beginning of March, over 7 boards a game.
So much so that his free throws are sponsored by Kia.
I feel like these mid-major guys, they got good practice on being a call on the Damian Lillard. These guys are having a
lot of free throws either way. Very well officiated game. GP2
Zubats.
14 lead changes, 4 ties in the game. Curry crossover, step back, pulls that
5 contest. Steph hates it.
Harden down the lane,
Flip floater and then crashing into someone. You might be able to get a charge on it if you just stay down.
So put it on offensively.
You just want to stay close while they're hot.
With many foul issues other than Moody, who's got 4.
And you have the here, end of 3rd, start of the 4th.
The wing jumper. Clippers had a 2-point lead at halftime. Podziemski.
I thought he had him hemmed up. Somehow he drew a foul. Agree with that one, but the Warriors will take it.
The urgency to lead after, dictate everything, but there's a trend there that you want to pay attention.
If you feel much better about yourself starting out, trying to sustain it his own right now. 1-3-1.
Listen, play in for the pass. Bogdanovich is sidestep 3 on 4. Jimmy sizes him up, heads to the baseline, and put that in.
Slap that last domino down.
Vereen and others like, okay, how good is Draymond and Domino's? How good?
I got a piece. Defensive player of the year.
Players that are really good and really good at a lot of other things. Extreme. Simmons send that high screen. Harden will launch the 3.
Everybody else was able to stay home, including Quentin Post. They still have 5 seconds to work with.
Wrote that phrase down.
Right.
Awesome. Powell missed it back out to Powell at 2. Powell running hook. And possession of the 3rd. Warriors will play for 1. Kick it out. Nice catch, Podziemski. Aiming to end the quarter.
5 turnovers. See if you can get active with your hands and force some more on him.
Butler fading, firing. Fresh 24 after that change of possession. Short. Quentin Post couldn't grab the rebound. Clippers are hurting the Warriors on second line.
They're switching everything. Ben Simmons basically at the 5.
Adam, shot clock at 5. He's terminated the dribble. Podziemski from the baseline. Unbelievable. The bank is open on a weekend. Podziemski's got eyes. Wild from deep. And Simmons is lurking in the lane. Hold this trip down. Shot clock down to 3. Jimmy's got to lean in. Lennon mentioned he works in the middle of the floor where it's hard to send a double team. Harden likes to draw fouls. Be careful. Harden flipping it up. That game from the Dubs. And a 4-point margin with 9:03 left.
Back screens. They're switching a lot, though, still.
Draymond out of the Draymond Butler with Podziemski and GP2. Shot clock down to 5. Bogdanovich jumper.
Second chance points, 14-2 now. That's the biggest deficit.
And Bucks
Jr., dunk champ, slam dunk.
Think about 3/4, that offensive rebound there, and you just said it, Kay. 14.
It's massive, man. But Jimmy Butler has played 35 minutes more, and the assists are impressive as well.
He can go the whole distance. You're gonna have to find a break for him at some point with OB2. Step back three. And
he's so good at finding the contact. Him and Jamal Crawford. That's what he's looking for. Draw as many fouls as they turn the ball over. They got to stop it. He had 5 turnovers in that game. There's turnovers again tonight.
The highest expected point total for any play in the NBA is fouling. Snap for the step back three. It's got the crowd buzzing.
Steph Curry's trying to.
Kawhi going to work. Fading, firing, and hitting. Jemski right down the lane. It's not Zubac. Doing a playoff game or a playoff series. 16 points.
This is going to be another clutch game. You can feel it. So every free throw here is important.
With friends down 4. Curry to the rim to lay it in. Absolute crunch time. For the Clippers, 2-point lead to the ball. So Powell didn't want that three. Down the lane to flip it up and in. Steph hiding behind Looney. Chris Dunn all over Curry. And he finally.
And that's what Steph is thinking.
Steph down the lane. Teardrop. 58% from the field. Steph now with 22.
Watch out for them attacking the middle. There's a double.
Dunn gonna shoot it. He ends, but Clipper teammates have answered the bell. The handle. GP2 batted it back out. Pajemski triple. Back out to Powell. The shot clock at 8. Powell set the shot clock that never hit iron. Zubac to beat the buzzer. Zubac with a rebound. 4 minutes. Harden, stop, goes. Zubac flips it.
Switching everything. That's how Kawhi ends up on Steph.
Got him again. Clock at 7. Relocate 3. This Clipper team at 17-3 in their last 20. They don't got the ball back. 2-man jump at Steph.
Defensive side. All these defensive stars in this game. Steph is like, no. They're trying to attack the middle. Steph makes the first.
Look at that thumb. Most other guys wouldn't even have played. Oh, that's why. 2 lead changes. And a 2-point Warrior advantage at the 3. Pass to Powell. Powell driving the baseline, laying it up and in double figures.
That long skip pass means a long closeout. He's attacking that.
They're inside on Zubac. Steph with Harden up and into
Just rest on that goatee. He's moving so fast. Out team Steph isn't going to cut it. 3 free and run around, but man, you can't simulate what he does.
It on a Sunday afternoon.
And Chase Center answered the bell.
Butler went for that steal. Powell caught it. Powell lobbing. Wanted the 3. He'll step inside the line and launch the deep.
It felt like a couple possessions since they found him. They finally found him.
Staff from GP2 up top. Curry 3. They can play aggressively. Harden on the drive. Flipping it up and in. GP2. Looking for a Curry relocate. Kawhi's right with shot clock at 1. Brandon's got to launch something. That's when they go to the Terminator. Kawhi on Butler. Double him to get the ball out of his hands. Dunn is the open shooter. And he going against each other. Easy. The Warriors have a foul again. 10.6 left. 3. Leonard's going to rise up for the win. But today, the defense is being turned there. Harden corner 3. Number to go. GP2. Now GP2 on Kawhi. Harden for 3. And you hit Kawhi. Switches on to Steph. Draymond corner 3. The Clippers a 3-point lead in the ball. Down to 5. They're standing at Chase Center. Harden down the lane, and he will go to.
I mean, that's a long pass. I see what the Warriors are.
4 or 5 from the line. And drop age. Butler at 35 years of age. And 8. So 2-possession game. 2 out to Butler with the shot clock at 9. Curry throws around for 3.
Pump fake those. Like fake low to go high and vice versa.
Harden getting around GP2 down the lane.
Good look.
Butler on the back door. Butler to lay it in.
take their time and still get the 2 for 1.
So none handling with Kawhi driving down the lane. He went up and got knocked. Now there's a 2-second difference. You know Harden's going to play it all the way to the end. And so can the Warriors tie it with a 3? Buddy, 3. Missed everything. Harden with the are out of timeouts. They're going to be the 6th seed. The Warriors the 7th
At home, you missed on this opportunity. Now you get
3-quarter court, and that will do it in overtime. The Clippers win it 1-12, but can they get there? They play Memphis